Thank you for joining me on the mat today for this 15-minute practice. Yoga for perimenopause anxiety. Please roll out your mat, find somewhere quiet, grab a cushion, maybe a blanket, a block or two if you know you like them, and come and join me on the mat. Just bring your awareness to your breath. Taking in those nice deep full inhales all the way down to your belly. And softly, slowly exhaling out through the nose. Last two exhales, really focusing on that long extension of the exhale. Feeling how with these long out breaths, tension simply melts away from the body, face, shoulders, neck, chest, belly, relaxing and letting go. Lovely. When you're ready, opening the eyes or just brightening the gaze. We'll bring our hands together at our hearts, pressing them lightly together. Any wrist issues, just interloop the fingers and pull the hands apart rather than pressing the palms together. We'll take an inhale here. Exhale, press the palms together, twist. Inhale back to center. Exhale, twist opposite way. And center. I like to take the exhale out through the lips on this one. One more to either side. And returning back to centre. Lovely. If you've got the legs crossed like me, you might want to just change the cross of the legs over. So bringing opposite leg in front. Or bring one hand down. Inhale the other arm up. Exhale, soften over. Inhale to lift. Exhale to soften. Just moving nice and gently with your practice. We're not going to force or push anything. We're just creating a bit more space in the body. I'm going to go nice and slow. Inhale, sweep that arm up, interlace the fingers, turn the palms to face towards the ceiling. Keep your gaze straight ahead towards me, draw belly button to spine. Inhale here. As we exhale, we'll cactus the arms. So bring the arms down to shoulder height, lift the heart and chest, look up. Really feel that lovely expansion across the whole front of the body. And I want you just to take a moment here to think about 3 things that are good about your week or your day. Doesn't have to be big. One more. And we'll inhale, sweep the arms back up. Opposite hand comes down now. Inhale to lift, exhale to soften. Inhale to rise, exhale to soften. Remember, there's nowhere else to go. Nothing else to do, just time for you to be here with your body and breath. Final one. Lovely, and we'll inhale, come back up to centre. Lovely. Just take a moment, take a few little rolls through the shoulders here. And then we're going to come over onto all fours. Coming into our cat-cow. Now, just be mindful in your cat-cow position. This isn't always wonderful for everyone, specifically around the low back area. Just be mindful. So instead of coming really deeply into cow, you might want to come more into a bit of a flat back, a flat back position. There's the old brain fog kicking in, a flat back. So wrists under shoulders, knees hip width apart, and do pad them up. Especially if you're experiencing any joint pain at the moment. You can always come up onto the fist as well here, or up onto the fingertips, or onto 2 bricks if you have them, if that's nicer on the wrist. So we'll inhale, lift the chest, look up. If it's nice for the back, you can take a nice big belly breath here and arch through the spine. And then we'll exhale, round up through the spine, chin to chest, belly back to spine. Inhale, release. Exhale to round. Inhale. Exhale. Let's take 3 more. Lovely. From here we're going to tuck the toes under and we're going to bring the hips or the bottom just to rest on those tucked toes. So we're not going to come into a full variation of child's pose here. Just resting. You can bring the forearms down. You can rest the forehead if you want on 2 hands like this, or you can rest your hand in your head in your hands like so. Just see what works best for you. Just take some nice big inhales and exhales here. And if you want at any point, you can always take the knees a little wider as well. Lovely. We'll take one more breath in here. Lovely. From here, we're then going to inhale, rise up onto all fours, coming into our cow pose. So either the back stays flat or the belly softens and we lift the gaze. As we exhale, we come back into our cat pose, rounding up through the spine. Inhale, come back, flat back. And as we exhale, coming to downward dog, lifting the hips high. You've always got the option of child's pose here. Inhale, return the knees to the earth, cow pose. Exhale to cat. Inhale to neutral. Exhale to down dog. One more time. Inhale, cow pose. Exhale to cat. Flat back. And downward dog. We'll stay here in our down dog for a few breaths. Maybe walking one heel down towards the earth at a time. Easing that out. And then when you're ready, we're going to walk the hands back towards the feet. Bringing the hands either to brick or floor or onto the legs for support. Softness in the knees, nice bend so the belly's resting on the thighs. Let the weight of the head go. If it's comfortable for you, taking a little variation of ragdoll or a soft forward fold, but make sure you've got support for the hands because it'll feel nicer on the low back. And then when you're ready, take a nice big inhale. Draw yourself all the way up to standing. Swooping the arms up and bringing your hands back down to heart center. Lovely stuff. Taking a moment here. Rolling the shoulders back and down. Press the hands together at the heart. Feel that lift through the heart and chest. You can keep your eyes open or you can soften your gaze. Bringing your awareness to your feet and feeling that connection of your feet to the floor, to the earth. And just repeating the mantra in your head 3 times. It's going to be okay. It's going to be okay. It's going to be okay. Lovely. When you're ready, bringing your gaze to a focus point ahead of you and bringing the weight into the left leg, and we'll just lift the right heel. You might want to move if you've got any cushion or blanket. Just lifting the right heel, hands out high. You can stay here, really focusing on your balance. Keeping your drishti, your gaze on that fixed point, or you might want to lift the leg up, holding underneath the thigh, or maybe you're going to bring it all the way up, interlacing the hands just below the knees, standing tall, rolling the shoulders back and down. Take the legs slightly off to the right, so you've still got plenty of space to breathe here. Feel that that left leg has roots growing down into the earth, building up a little bit of strength, a little bit of heat here. And then from here, you can release the foot or you can take a nice big step forward into your high lunge. So once you're there, have a little wiggle like me. Get your position sorted. Take a moment, bend into the back knee, tilt the pelvis forward, really straighten the back leg so we're nice and long through the spine. Arms can be up as long as that's comfortable. If not, bring the hands together at heart. Sweeping the arms up, lift the gaze slightly, so lift your eyes up towards the ceiling. And here I want you to say 3 nice things to yourself. What do you like about you? And if this is something you've never done before, think about what a friend would say. What are your good qualities? Lovely. We'll release from there. We're going to open to warrior 2. Back foot comes down, arms out at shoulder. Take a little softness here, and you can have this strong or gentle, you choose. If you're going for strong, we're going to really activate those legs, really reach through the hands. We're going to inhale, sweep the hands up. Exhale, soften them down. Inhale up. Exhale to soften. Inhale up. Exhale to soften. And one more time. Now you're going to inhale, draw the hands in together at your heart center. Pressing the palms just over your heart, maybe closing the eyes, straightening that front leg if you want to. Let's turn those toes forward actually. And let's just take a moment here. Again, coming back to that mantra of, it's going to be okay. It's going to be okay. It's going to be okay. Lovely. Come to a warrior 2 on the opposite side. So stepping back towards the back end of your mat again for me, please. Hands together at heart, finding that lovely strong position here for you, really feeling rooted down through the feet. We'll bring the weight into the right leg this time, lifting the left heel, here, here, here. Standing nice and tall and strong. Come back to your lovely deep breathing and maybe take that leg slightly off to the side, maybe even releasing one hand just so you've got plenty of space for the breath to come down to the belly for those nice deep inhales. When you're ready, releasing the foot, take a nice big step forward to find your high lunge. And again, I should have said before, if you ever want, you can always have that back foot down. It's your practice, there's no competition. Let's bend into that back knee, tuck the tailbone under, really straighten that back leg, press away into both heels. Take an inhale, sweep the arms up. And bring to mind 3 people that you love. Take nice deep breaths in here. Seeing those people in your mind. Thinking how lucky you are to have them in your life and how lucky they are to have you. One more breath here. Then we'll open to our warrior 2. Arms at shoulder height. Okay, this time we're going to inhale, draw the hands into heart center. Exhale, press away through the heel of the hand. Inhale, draw the hands in. Exhale, press away. 4 more. Final one. Lovely stuff. Bring your hands together at heart, straighten the front leg, turn the toes to face in, bring the feet back in together. So coming into more hip width, we're going to come down into chair pose. Take a breath here. When you're ready, we're going to inhale, sweep the arms forward. Just bringing them up to shoulder height or hands at heart. Draw the belly button towards spine, press the palms slightly together. Breathing here. 2 more inhales and exhales. Then we're going to soften and fold forward, walking our hands forward onto our mats and bringing ourselves back down onto all fours. From there, we'll swing the legs out to one side and we're going to come down onto our backs. You can either bring yourself over onto your right hand side and then roll down onto your back, or you can take some rock and rolls up and down the spine if you would like. Once we're there, we're going to draw both knees in towards the chest, giving ourselves a lovely hug. And then we're going to circle those knees together, massaging that low back. Come back to your lovely deep inhales, slow exhales, and now we'll change the direction of the movement. Lovely stuff. Bring the feet down onto the earth. Keep the knees together. Walk the feet out to about mat width apart. Hands can rest down by your side or just be resting down towards your womb space. You can take Yoni Mudra if you would like, bringing the thumbs and forefingers together, creating a diamond-like shape with the hands and placing that at the womb space. Taking nice deep inhales and exhales here. Feeling as you exhale, the whole body starts to sink down into the earth. Each breath acting like a cleansing wave of relaxation. And then you can stay here, or if you like, extending the feet for Shavasana. Feet about hip width apart, letting the feet gently open out to the side. Hands can stay on the body, or you can turn the palms to face up, down by your side, and just have a little moment here. Get nice and comfortable, even just gently, softly letting the head roll from side to side. Yogi's choice. You can just do a daydreamy gaze up towards the ceiling, or there's an opportunity to close your eyes here. We're going to take 6 rounds of golden thread breath. Lovely calming breath. Breathe in through the nose, out through a small gap in the lips. Keep going with that. As you're exhaling, feeling your body start to melt down into the support of the earth beneath you. And then just releasing, letting go of that breath. Staying here in Shavasana for as long as you like. Or bringing your hands once more back to your heart, just laying them one on top of the other. Coming back to our mantra. It's going to be okay. It's going to be okay. It's going to be okay. Start to bring some gentle movement to the body now. We're doing the fingers, rotating the ankles and toes, rotating the wrists. Take a yawn, a stretch, whatever feels good for you here. And then hug yourself up into a lovely little ball. Rolling over onto your side. And when you're ready, pressing yourself back up to seated, please. Settling here, hands at heart, soft gaze or eyes closed, your choice. Nice deep inhale, long slow exhale. Let's take that practice twice more. On the next breath in, just gently dropping the chin down towards the chest and opening the eyes if they're closed. And then as we inhale, we'll float the arms up in a really big circle. Fingers and palms touch above the head and return to heart, and we close our practice by saying Namaste. Namaste. Which roughly translates from the Sanskrit, the light in me reflects and honours the light in you. There's someone very recently sent me a lovely little image that said, the crazy in me reflects and honours the crazy in you. Both are probably true, with a big nod obviously to this lovely ancient practice of yoga and the roots that it comes from. Thank you so much for joining me for this practice today. I'm going to be sharing lots more short practices to support you through your perimenopause and menopause transition. I would love you to subscribe to my channel so that together we can grow older, wiser and happier. Thank you from me to you.